Now this area off Rick in Illinois is where police say the man had pulled the woman over, where he went to the side of her car, and when she told him that she had a concealed handgun license, that was when he started patting her down and touching her inappropriately. This Purple Heart right here is a symbol of combat injury, courage, and bravery earned by strong men who fight for our country. But imagine finding one of these inside one of the places it should never be. One of the last places you should ever expect to find one. Inside a dumpster. Now the first group will be taking off at 6 in the morning in this emergency response vehicle loaded with relief equipment for when they reach the shelters. Now double registered Longhorns like Phoenix right here will be leading the parade on Monday. All right, so right now we are marching with protesters in a 3.2-mile march. Now this started all the way in downtown Alpine, and it's going to continue all the way down to a construction site where the Trans-Pecos pipeline is being built. Carrie's 9-year-old daughter tried calling 911 4 times from the motel room, not knowing she had to dial 9 first.
News West 9's Jolena Okazaki is live in Midland tonight, where the festivities are setting up already. Jolena, how's it looking out there?
Alejandra, I gotta say the energy out here is fantastic, and it is a little chilly outside, but despite the cold weather, that doesn't stop these guys from celebrating the holiday spirit. Now you can take a look behind me, you can see some of the floats that are setting up right now, one of them being the Rockhounds, which will be leading the parade. But tonight you'll be able to see these floats like this light up on the streets. Now again, the parade will kick off in about 30 minutes, so if you are sitting at home, well, try to make it out if you can, but if you can't, well, don't worry, you can always watch this live stream on our website at newswest9.com. You can also check us out on our Facebook page, but for now, reporting live in Midland, Jolena Okazaki, News West 9.
Thanks, Jolena. We'll, of course, keep you up to date, and we'll have more live coverage of this parade coming up, plus your parade forecast and your Storm Tracker 9 weather.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It is Election Day. The clock is ticking. If you haven't cast your ballot just yet, the polls close at 7.
We are live in Midland and Odessa for a look at how those lines are holding up. We begin in Midland, where News West 9's Jolena Okazaki joins us from the Midland County Annex. Jolena.
Crystal, Trevor, the lines aren't long now, but they're expected to jump from a 15-minute wait to possibly a few hours in just 30 to 45 minutes. Now about 7,000 voters have cast their vote, which brings the total up to 45,000, and this also includes early voting. And we did speak with some voters out here. They tell us despite the wait, it is important to get out there to vote. Even worry. Okay, go for it.
I think it's important to vote because every vote counts, and I think it's important for everyone to come out into the community and vote.
Now, there are still about 35,000 registered voters who have yet to cast their ballot, and they have until 7 o'clock tonight to get in line or they won't be able to vote. Now, there are about 20 voting locations throughout Midland County, and if you want to check out those locations, you can visit our website at newswest9.com. But first, we're going to toss things over to News West 9's Roxana Rubio, who's down the street in Odessa with updates on those lines. Roxana.
Jolena, right now we are at the busiest voting location in Odessa.